What is up? Welcome back. I am excited for today because we have someone who is crushing it with Kaboom. He has been sharing some really cool tips, and I want him to share those with you so you can start mastering contacting and converting leads. If you're out there and you're like, dude, I have been working a bunch of different lead vendors, but I haven't found what I need. Ian is crushing it with our Kaboom leads. He's out of Saratoga, New York. He's only been in the business a few months, October 2024. Impressive dude. Arthur and him are part of a really cool organization and team. They have, Ian, I think, has purchased 75 leads. Is that right?
Yep, just about.
So far. And you've written how much premium?
Right around 15K. I got more appointments pending. Hoping it should be 25 or so by the end of it.
Crazy, dude. I love it. 15 to 25K off 75 leads is nuts. You said your contact rate has been significantly higher than other vendors that you may have used in the past. What does that look like?
Oh, yeah. Current contact rate's around 60, 70%.
That's good.
Speed
Yeah.
to lead's the biggest thing there. You guys make it easy to be able to get a hold of them quick, which is what I love.
Yes.
If you get that person on the phone within a few hours of them filling that form out, they never object.
It's amazing, dude.
The only
Amen.
thing I've heard is, oh, yeah, I impulsively did that. But that's so easy to overcome because,
For
what were
sure.
you thinking about when you know what I mean? It's easy from there.
Yes. Yes, dude. I love that. You talk about speed to lead. Is there anything that specific that you are doing? Obviously we're notifying you via, we're adding it to the Google Sheet, texting you, emailing you. Um, what's that like as far as like receiving it and then getting a hold of them?
Okay, yeah. So my process, as soon as I get the lead, I'm triple dialing them.
Good.
If they don't
Also,
pick up,
real quick on the triple dial.
yep.
I want you to jump back in, but I have people, and that I was just thinking about. I have people that I say the triple dial, and they push back on me, and they're like, "There's no freaking way I'm triple dialing my leads." Thoughts?
When I started, I had the same kind of mentality. I didn't want to annoy people or this, that, and the third. Fact of the
Mm,
matter is, if a random number calls you, are you going to pick it up? Probably not. If they call you twice, you're going to be like, who's this guy? Third time, you're like, okay, what's going on? And you
yes,
pick up. 1 in
true.
10 might be a little upset, but just keep your tone low. Don't match their energy. Bring it low. But, if you have to apologize, do it after introducing yourself. Don't apologize off the bat because then
Mm,
they get control. But, be kind, courteous, introduce what you're doing, and just, give them a little room to talk.
yeah,
Go from there.
dude, that's killer, man. That's awesome. And well, let's jump back in. What's the rest of the process? Thank you for that.
Of course. So triple dial right off the bat. If they don't pick up on that third dial, I'm going to shoot them a text right away. Nice, simple text, kind of like what you say, hey, this is Ian. Or, well, hey, lead name, this is Ian. I'm just reaching out about, the form you just recently filled out, looking for that information on the final expense policy. I'm really just trying to introduce myself, find a good time where we could have a quick conversation. So when today works best for you.
Mm, good, short and sweet, and
Yeah.
finishing with a question. That's good, dude. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. Yeah.
book a lot of appointments through text with these leads.
Wow. Do you think that's because they've already went through the SMS verification and like received a security code to their phone and they put it back in, or is that normal?
I would say that's probably why. There's going to be other factors, but for the most part, the SMS verification is huge. Not to mention, I don't know if this makes a difference, but something I realized after running your leads, almost immediately, is that 75% of these leads are iPhone users,
Wow.
which is just, I don't know what that says about the lead, but they respond better.
Dude,
And
I love that. I used to get a bunch of landlines back in the day, so that is freaking amazing to hear. That is all so cool. Huh. And it's easy too to text if you have an iPhone. Do you have an iPhone?
yeah,
Yeah, so if you have an iPhone, right? If you're Android users, we don't love you as much, but we'll try. Okay, but if this whole blue text back and forth, it's just like it's like I am actually, if I have an iPhone, I'm more likely to respond to another iPhone than a
oh yeah,
random non-iPhone. Right? That's cool.
definitely.
That's cool. So
And a big,
all the agents that are using Androids can be like, crap, I got to get an iPhone. Now
yeah.
I don't know, maybe you do, but cool. Okay,
Another
keep going.
big tip there is, so like what you just said, if you have an iPhone and you get a blue bubble text, you're likely to respond. If you get the green bubble, you're like, nah, who's this person? It also kind of signifies an automated system because most of the AI chatbots, everything out there, text off green bubble. So when you send a blue bubble text, they know it's a human texting them for the most part. There are CRMs that will integrate a blue bubble, but they're not too prevalent right now.
Yeah. That's gold, dude. I never thought about that. That's really good. That's really good. Dude, what'd you do before this?
I've been in sales, entrepreneurship most of my life. My dad was a business owner, so
It's cool.
I've done everything: construction, cooking, everything.
Love it. You a good cook?
Yeah, I actually had a food truck right before I did this.
Whoa.
But anybody that's in food knows the struggle. It's the margins are tiny, and I've got a daughter, a wife, another kid on the way, and single income family. So I had to turn it up again.
Dude, congrats, man. That's amazing.
Thanks.
We are excited to be a small piece of your success. I love it. And too, man, your buddy Arthur was telling me that you literally were dialing like 700 to 1,000 people a day, dialing aged leads before working Kaboom.
Yeah.
First of all, respect for how hard you work because most agents are lazy. Let's be honest. What was that experience like versus working Kaboom leads now?
Oh man. Well, just to clarify, it was more 700 to 1,000 dials. So triple dial,
Sure.
Or sometimes if it goes straight to voicemail, I'm not going to call it 3 times. I'm going to move on. So you don't know the exact number there, but I was calling a lot of leads every day.
Yeah.
I have numbers too because I track everything. Arthur and I are both very number driven. And I mean, for example, there was a week there where I put in just under 4,000 dials that week. 60-hour week. I didn't make a sale.
No way, bro.
No sale. Next week, the actual very next week was my first week on Kabooms. I wrote 12K AP off of 700 dials the whole week. So I went down from 700 dials a day to 100 dials a day and was making way more progress. The workflow is easier. I can step away from the desk with the system you guys have integrated where it texts me. I was actually out and about. My daughter had a doctor's appointment this morning, and we go to the grocery store afterwards. I get a lead. I pull my phone. I called him right in the grocery store. Talked to him for 15 minutes. I got an appointment right after this podcast, actually, with him.
Let's go, man. Dang. It's cool. That's cool. Well, anything you learn that we can do better, man, we might be already the best digital lead vendor on the planet, but we want to keep improving and being better. I think innovating and constantly getting better is what we should all strive to do.
Most
That's cool. Yeah, it's cool. What's some other tips along the way? So you talked about the text. You've given some really good feedback, really good info. What else are you doing to maximize these?
Oh, let's see. I mean, I have an automated system that kind of drips on them every 5 days if I can't get a hold of them. Cool. I send them an email. I send them a text. I also send like a link with a medical form they can fill out if they don't want to do the questions on the call. And I make it like a convenience thing for them. Like, hey, if you want to save both of our time, here's a form you can fill out just so we can be more prepared for the call.
How many people fill that out? That's cool. I'm curious. How many people fill
I just implemented it 2 days ago. I only have one so far. So
Okay.
I'll have to let you know in a couple.
Yeah. How long is the medical form? How many questions?
It's pretty short. It's just all the questions you would normally ask in a call. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's just like heart attack, stroke, TIA, cancer, this, that, and the third, age, height, weight, everything you would need for the app.
Nice.
Everything short of personal, like social and banking, obviously. I'll wait to do that on the call once I have a little more ability.
Good call on that one.
Yeah, right. Here's a link to put in your phone. Yeah. But I mean, other than that, speed to lead would be my biggest thing with these leads is like,
Amen.
Just call them right away. And then once you get them on the phone, all the information's out there to be a good salesman. The thing is with these leads, it doesn't take too much sales tactics, I guess I'd say. It's just more so conversational. Active listening would be one of my biggest tips for any agent. If you're not actively listening to the people you're talking to, if you're too busy thinking about whatever script you're running or whatever you want to say next, or you're going to lose it. You're going to fumble some good clients. You got to,
Yeah.
my buddy Arthur says he makes a lifetime friend. I believe in that. You should really go forward making a good friend with these people. It's going to increase your referrals tenfold.
Big time.
That would be a big thing. Let's see. I have some notes here. Put down it works if you do. So if you're not willing to work, it's not going to work, right, Cody?
Yeah, man, dude.
You got to work. If you're out at the doctor's or you're out at the grocery store, you get a fresh lead, step aside and just call them quick. You don't have to do a sale there, but just spend 5-10 minutes. Introduce yourself. Make an appointment. Get to them quick.
That's gold.
I mean? Treat them like you're there to serve them. Like, hey, I'm super busy right now, but I did just get your request. I know this is important stuff. This is who I am. This is what I want to do for you. I got a few questions to figure out how I could best serve you. Are you okay with just answering a couple questions quick? And then you can qualify as much as you want right there. Book the appointment.
Good.
Easy
Incredible. Peasy. Easy peasy. I love it, dude. That's amazing. That's what I respect about both of you guys, man, is you're newer to the industry, but man, you guys work. You have sales experience, but man, you work and you care, and you can just tell when people want to do things the right way and really want to like build something for their family like you are, right? You can feel it and you can tell. And so thank you for working like you do. Thank you for doing things the right way. And thank you for crushing it on Kaboom. I love that, dude. Appreciate you.
Cody, thank you, man. Thank you for these leads. You've made my work. I can spend more time with my family now. I'm earning more and working a little less. I could work more and earn more if I wanted. Sure. And dude, thank you for like having me on here. It's been a pleasure talking with you. I started watching you as soon as I got into the industry. Honestly, some of like my early success was probably accredited to you and some of the videos that you've put out for new agents. So, dude, you're making an impact in the industry, and it's an honor to be here with you.
Appreciate that, man. That's amazing. If they want to reach out to you, man, also on Instagram or social or wherever, man, what should they do? Where should they go?
So my Instagram is Ian_Hayes.life. Pretty simple.
Hayes.life. Perfect. And it's HAYES.
You got it. And Ian's IAN for the people that haven't seen that before. I know I get that a lot.
I love it, dude. You're amazing. Keep crushing with Kaboom, and thanks for being on here.
Thanks, Cody.
Thank you, man. Also, thank you guys for hanging with us and listening. How about that, dude? 75 leads, $15,000 in annual premium. What would that do in your business? How would that change your life and your bank account? All the things that you are doing. You are working hard. You want to succeed. It looks like Kaboom may be a good avenue for you to consistently get in front of people. That's the name of the game. Ian is doing a phenomenal job of that. I appreciate him sharing his story out of Saratoga, New York. Also appreciate you guys listening too. Here's what I would encourage you to do. If you haven't tried Kaboom, go to kaboomleads.com. Use coupon code YouTube for 10% off your very first order. Go thank Ian in his Instagram, and we will see you inside of kaboomleads.com. Thanks for hanging on the podcast. Kaboom.